Hello everyone, I am BPD and welcome back to some Minecraft Undiscovered. How are you guys doing today? I am fantastic, energized. I've been so energized to play this ever since I haven't been on for those few days. I've been ready to get going, hit the ground running. As you can see, things are a little bit empty over here at our house. I have finally moved a bunch of the immersive engineering stuff. I have all of our other stuff up here as well, like the miscellaneous. So what I'm thinking is up here is going to be like a like a workshop. Like our workshop area will have our storage and then things that like items, machines, things like that that I don't really have a home for. I'll kind of work with them here if it's to show you guys like see how they work, introduction to them or whatever. I'll do them up here in this nice open area. We got the sun above our head. It looks beautiful. Beautiful out here. And then downstairs in here is what I'm thinking will be like my personal room, my bedroom, a nice view. Actually, see, this is a problem. It doesn't really have a great view in here in my bedroom. I don't know. I might have to change that. But one of these rooms, this actually might end up being the kitchen then, to be honest. I want to make a kitchen with the cooking for blockheads equipment because it looks really awesome. It looks like a really cool looking kitchen. So probably gonna end up doing that in one of these places, but then I'd have to have, I don't know. I'll have to think the interior decorating out, but this is gonna be a house basically with a top floor kind of workshop area. So all the immersive engineering machines have been moved over to our factory. Of course, we've got our metal press down here. We've got our squeezer and our crusher. I finally made and threw over here since we have room. And then upstairs, I have our refinery and fermenter, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these, set up. They look nice. I don't know if I'm going to use them though. So if I end up needing space for something in this building, then I might actually just tear these guys down. But for now, immersive engineering buildings look really awesome. So for now, we'll keep them up. I made some changes here in the syngas room as well. Added a couple more furnaces for the production of the charcoal, and I had to change the fluid duct here. So the regular fluid duct explodes. Like it explodes bad. I mean, real bad. I had a huge hole in this area. I pretty much had to remake the entire syngas producer here and even parts of the turbine over there because it was just an explosion. I was only gone for like 10 seconds. I set it up, went over to the other place, went over to the house to get some things, came back or didn't even come back. I was over there and I hear boom. And I come over and there's just this huge hole in my building like right here. It was terrible. So I had to do a bunch of remaking of things. I think I had to remake a furnace, like all of this. Um the Ender Anchor survived though because it's a chunk loader and made of obsidian. But yeah, it was bad. I added to square this way. I think I added another mixing chamber or a heating chamber. I don't really remember which one of those it was, but I had one of those. And then I also squared out the steam turbine here by adding a few more turbines. We have two power taps. One of them down there feeding the furnaces, and another one out there that's kind of feeding, our entire base at this particular moment. I did the quests for the turbine here, and it says to make bronze turbines. Now, bronze turbines, I'm not sure, but they might be better than steel turbines. So they still produce the same 200 RF per tick, as you see, steel and bronze, but bronze has 110% inertia, and I don't know if that's better, but I'm inclined to believe that the higher number is usually better. I went ahead and threw the two that we had to make onto, or we only had to make one, but I made two, and I threw them onto here. We're producing 4,400 RF per tick out of this bad boy. Oh, that is wonderful. That is so beautiful. So much power. The last thing I think I have to talk about is this guy that I got in my hand right here. This, the inventory, distance inventory, wireless inventory thing. So I had it working in the last episode. You guys saw it. I'm not crazy. I'm not a liar. You saw me working it. Now I click it this time, no error or anything, but nothing happens. So what it is as you see here, it says that it's installed at negative 147, 158, negative 54 at that storage scanner. But the thing is, I moved it. The storage scanner isn't there anymore. So now that it's not in that particular location, I can't access it. And the thing is, I run into the same problem that I ran into last time when I did the mod incorrectly, which then it didn't bother me because I made a mistake and I was willing to take the hit for that. But now I can't get the crafting module thing out, and I have to remake a whole nother one of these setups in order to, just because I moved my scanner up one floor in my house, I have to remake a whole nother one, and they're not cheap. Like, this one's not bad. This thing right here, it's only like redstone and iron, but this thing requires a tungsten gear and black iron rods and stuff like that. And it's like, man, I have to figure out how to get that storage scanner module out of there because that's expensive stuff. And if I have to keep remaking one every time I move this thing, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But for now, we're gonna have to retire it. It's unusable. If you guys know, I'm gonna be looking it up, of course, checking the interwebs. But if you guys know how to get that out of there, please do let me know in the comments. I would be very, 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 very grateful. But other than that, oh, and actually one more thing that I was having issues with was my tree farm down there. It kept stopping. Like it would just stop. It would stop doing its thing, and it's because it ran out of fuel, and it would be covered by trees, which would mean that the solar engine wasn't working. So what I did was, as you see here, it's kind of a different engine. It has 2 extra furnace slots. I made a whole new Steve's cart here that I put a regular solar engine in there, not the tiny one, and I put a regular coal engine in there, not a tiny one, and I put it to keep 196 coal inside here at all times, because what was happening, I think, was it would run out of coal and dump all of the wood in here before it could turn it into charcoal, and so it would end up, eventually it would just die out. So hopefully that fixes that, because right now we really need that wood to be coming in, because that's where our power is coming from. As it is, I'm probably going to have to expand it. What I'm thinking is making a kind of a tower, maybe like a few stories tall, and put just kind of a bunch of trees, have a cart go winding down. I don't know. I have an idea in my head, and I think it'll look pretty cool. But yeah, so hopefully that fixes that, and we keep our wood coming, because I think we're like running super low. I mean, I have 164 in there now, but that was empty before. But we're doing okay. We're also not using a ton of power, so we'll see how it goes once we start adding machines. There was the update that I talked about. It was supposed to make these wires damage you, but they don't damage me. I don't know. I did update, so I don't know if it's not the HV wires, but I thought the HV wires did a huge amount of damage, and they're just not doing nothing to me. I set up the wires on the base. I like this look that we've got here. It's kind of like the power line look. I don't know. I think it fits. It kind of makes it gives more character to the area. It kind of makes it pop out as more of a city than just kind of a collection of buildings. We're going to have more. There will be more buildings and things will look pretty, but I like the way it's coming along so far, I have to say. All right, well, that's enough of the enough of the little mini tour for the in-between episode stuff. Let's get into what we're doing today. So today, as you can see in my inventory, we've got a bunch of actually edition stuff. We are going to be starting some mining, like automated mining, pre-quarry mining with actually additions. And this is a nifty thing that I wasn't even really aware about until just recently that you could do. So you can kind of create ores from essentially from thin air, or not thin air, but almost thin air. So what we got here is our atomic reconstructor, and what it needs is this lens of the miner. Now, what the lens of the miner does is it makes ores, and I'll go ahead and show that to you in just a second. We're gonna have to do a couple more things here. This needs to be switched to 60 ticks, which is 3 seconds. So we're gonna be getting 1 ore every 3 seconds, and then we need a block breaker right here. That needs to be switched to pulse. This needs to be switched to pulse. And then we're going to have a placer right here. And that's going to be deactivation is fine. Now, we just need to lay out some redstone. So we're going to have redstone come around like so for that. And then like so for this. Okay. Now, just need to get some power. So power, actually, I also need to do one more thing with that redstone. I just saw the thing in my inventory. What I need to do is I need to put a repeater, and I'm using a sticky repeater because I got it in a quest reward, and I didn't want to make a new. I didn't want to make a new one. I didn't see a reason. So we got a repeater here. That's going the wrong way. These sticky repeaters are kind of cool. You can throw them up on a wall, and you kind of point them in the direction you want them to go. But I mean, that's pretty nifty, right? That's not bad. So let's go ahead and throw a repeater there. Give it 2 clicks. 3, yeah, 2 clicks is fine. And I think we are just about ready. I just need Oh, I need to do a couple more things, actually. Let's go ahead and grab that. Goes there. We need a servo. We don't need a big servo for this because a servo can pump out an item every 3 seconds easy. So we're only going to be getting one item every 3 seconds. All right, now, to finish it all off, I think there should be some right out here. Yes, we got some stone, and that is going to go into our block placer here. Okay. Nope, not redstone. All right, so we've got our block placer. It's got redstone. Got this guy activated to every 3 seconds. Now we just click that there, and you see there, we got some ore. Now let's just watch it for a little bit. You see? Look at that. Change, break, place. Change, break, place. And we're going to start to get our resources. Ha ha ha! Yes, and now we can kind of leave this, let it sit. It's being chunk loaded by our fantastic chunk loader over there. I think occasionally it might wig out and break the stone before it changes it to an ore, but I'm not really too worried about that. The other good thing here is it shouldn't eat into our power. We should be able to keep up with power production perfectly fine while shooting that once every 3 seconds. So, I mean, every 3 seconds we get an ore, which means we get one ore every 20 seconds, which means in an hour, or we get one ore, or 20 ore every minute, and then in an hour we get 120 ore. That's not bad. It's not bad for not having to mine it. I could probably speed it up if I cared to, but 3 seconds is good. 3 seconds is good. So that was the first thing. Nice and quick and simple. The second thing, not as nice and quick and simple, actually. It's kind of a pain, to be completely honest. It's more of a pain than I expected it to be, nor that I want it to be, but it's like the lesser of two evils, I guess, because the other option that we have is even worse. So this is going to be for producing tungsten. We need a way to get tungsten because soon our next quest, the quest that I'm trying to go for right now, is in this Mastery of Mech, and we need an enchanted frame. And to get an enchanted frame, we need what else but some tungsten. A lot of it. 4 tungsten per enchanted frame, and then you need enchanted frame for all kinds of machines. We also need like some other machines, enchanter, blah, 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 all that other stuff. But this stuff is going to be kind of the most tedious. So we need a few things here, quite a few things. The first thing we need is what's called a grinder. Okay, this is a Magneticraft grinder, not to be confused with the 19 other different kind of grinders there are in this game. Oh man, and this is the structure right here, and it requires a lot of stuff. Now, it doesn't look like it requires a lot of stuff, but this stuff is expensive, man. This stuff is no joke expensive. Like, oh, I can't even explain it. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. So we need a bunch of Magneticraft stuff. So let's just go ahead and look at Magneticraft. Okay, and we need 8 of these guys. See, and unfortunately it doesn't tell you what it is, so you kind of have to look for it. But we need 8 of these guys, these machine blocks, which means we need 4 of these motors. I am in the wrong crafting grid. I have so many things pre-crafted, but halfway, like not halfway through, near the end, I started doing my math incorrectly and kind of gave up. So we'll see how much we can get through before we really have to craft anything. So we need to make 4. Oh, they don't stack? No way. Ah, that's the worst. That is literally the worst. Okay, so we need 4 of them. Let's go ahead and get into our machine block here. Nope. Oh, yeah, there we go. We need that. We need... Where is it? Where is it? There we go. And see, because it doesn't stack, we have to do it like this. Ah... I do apologize about that cut. I had a little bit of an issue, but let's go ahead and jump back into this. My fault. So we got some copper coils here, and we're going to have to use these to make this bad boy. So we need, and see, this is the worst thing about not having things stack, is making me have to go through like this, super tedious, and shift click over and over and over again. I can't stand it. I really can't. All right, we need one more of these guys, and let's go ahead and get ourselves another motor. All right. Do I already have one? I think I'm going to need more of these anyway, so it's okay. So let's go ahead and just get 10 of these. Sure, why not? All right, so that's the first layer. Let's go and do this, that, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the second layer, we need more things. So let's go ahead and get into here. We need, see, we need a total of 8 of these for 8. Okay, and we need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and what else do we need? Do we need another? Okay, we do need a couple more of those, so good thing I made them. We need some of these hazard blocks, so let's go ahead and get 2 of those. What an odd number, 6. Okay, and then it looks like there's some, where is it? There's something in the center. This guy right here, copper coal. Okay, we need 3 more of these. And of course, there's just not enough space in my inventory for 3 more of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're gonna have to throw that on the ground for now. Yep, this guy. There we go. Let's grab our dealies. Okay, so we should be able to finish the grinder. This goes there. We need these and these. So you, and you, and then you. Do it by 2s. Whoops. 2, 2, and 2. Okay, and then, ooh, a little jump there. There we go. Then we need to throw our copper. Oh, it's already down there. Okay, so then it's just these guys and our hazard blocks here. Let's do that. 3 and 8. Okay, and then we click here. Ha! Grinder. Okay, so that is a grinder. Now that's cool. That's all fine. Actually, to be honest, I probably should have turned it. That's kind of problematic. Anyway, we need to, now we have our grinder. That is wonderful. Now the thing about the grinder is it requires power, and it doesn't just require any old power. You can't just use any old RF with it, of course not. You have to use special Magneticraft power, and to get that special Magneticraft power, we are going to be making this guy right here, thermopile. We're gonna be making 3 of these. Oh, we need more machine blocks, which means we need 3 more of these. So let's go ahead and go here. We need 1, 2 actually, because it makes 2 per. I think that's where my math got messed up, to be honest. And now we need 2 more motors. Wrong one. 2 more motors. This was a grind too, because a lot of this stuff requires, you see the light, specifically the light plates. You can't just use regular copper plates. So I actually had to hammer everything. And that was a pain. Alright, I also have some coal cooking up. And I know that you can use osmotic coal, or some steel. I know you can use osmotic steel, and I did do that for the turbines, but I had 64 coke lying around, so I figure I might as well use it, you know. Anyway, so we need to make 1, 2 of these, and we're going to make 3 of these. Okay. Now these guys, let's see. Here's the thing about these guys. Do we have yellorium? I think yellorium works. We have 22. Do I have any more yellorium anywhere? I have 4 here. Oh, I need 1 more yellorium. Just 1. Have I gotten any from the miner thing yet? Yellorium? Huh? Oh yeah, look at that. 1. Perfect. Perfect. I'm not even gonna crush it. I'm just gonna smelt it. I'm such a rebel. Alright, there we go. So that's a block of yellorium. That'll save us from having to get lava buckets, I think. I could be wrong. I haven't ever done this before. So, please don't make fun of me if I have it incorrect. Let's see. So the first thing we want to do is test it, obviously. So this will go here. That'll go there. Then we'll do this. And we're going to need a bucket. There we go. And we will need some water, which we've got right here. Okay, water. Now, are you doing anything? 28. No, you're not. So it does have to be lava. That's fine. We can go run and grab some lava real quick. Got the last of our lava. It took a little bit more than I thought it would, and I actually got one more bucket than I needed. But there we go. We've got lava. I think that's correct. There should be water adjacent. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's look. Got power, power. This one's rank it up. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now what we need to do is we need to throw on some of these guys. And I also turned the grinder because it needs power. It needs power. And we also need some more copper wiring. So let's go ahead and get wrong crafting table. Let's go ahead and get some of that. I wonder if we can do it with one. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure how much this lasts for, to be honest. This goes shift click, click, shift click, click. Okay, so we only need one at least. And then this can go over there. Unable to connect wire. You go there. Unable to connect wire. I think it's too far away. Well, for now, because I don't feel like tearing everything down and moving it, let's go ahead and put that there, put that there. And do it the lazy way. You go there. And then you go there. Ha ha ha. Exploit. Now we have power in here. Okay. So what do we do with that power? This has been so much more complicated than I ever intended it to be. But, let's see. I've got a bunch of crepe in my inventory. Let's go ahead and put some of it away. We don't need that. I don't think we need... Well, hold on still. You never know. You never know. Okay, we need wolframite. That's what I'm looking for. We got some wolframite here. Okay, so what do you do with this grinder here? It's kind of like a easier... Okay, so there's pros and cons to getting wolframite this way, or to getting tungsten this way, okay? So, and I don't know if this just got added or what, or if I just missed it for the longest time, but you take the wolframite, you put it in the grinder, you get tungsten rocky chunks. So, as opposed to using bee DNA, which can be kind of a pain, I haven't started bees yet. I don't know if I'm actually going to do bees either, because it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot, you know, going for it in this mod pack, but I might. Let me know if you guys want to see some bee action, I guess, in the comments. But anyway, instead of getting the 2 tungsten rocky chunk that you get from the bees, you only get the 1 from the grinder. But you can take that tungsten rocky chunk. Let me go back. Where? Tungsten rocky chunk. You can take it, and you can throw it in the second machine we're going to make and get a regular tungsten chunk, which you can then use to turn into, I think you can just turn that one into a full tungsten bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw our wolframite in here. Let that work away. And I think we should be good. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go below 60. So while that's going, we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves the sieve. And I don't know if the sieve requires power, if you want me to be honest, but I hope it does not. So we need 6. We need 5, 6, 7. Of those, okay, see, more crafting to do, more crafting. And the only reason I'm doing the crafting with you guys is because I haven't done it before. So I figure it might be nice. I don't know. You guys probably hate it because I know I'm not enjoying it. Alright, we need, and I already have one of those. So I only need, we need 7, right? 1, 2, see, it's so hard to see what these things are. 1, 2, yeah, 7. So we need to do this recipe 3 times. 3 times, where was it? This. We need to do this 2 more times. 1, 2. Okay, then we need to do this 1. Nope, missed. It always confuses me when since it doesn't stack, how it just takes it throws me off. Throws me off. Alright. Go on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It took a second. Alright, now we do this. Get ourselves there. Now we need some of these, I think, support columns. Nope, wrong crafting table. Some support columns. Oh, we need stone, of course, the stuff that I just put away. No wonder I had some on me. Okay, let's go and get in here, get some of this. So how much of this? Oh, we need 6. I know that. We need 6. Let's get 3 of this. 3. Okay. So let's start making this bad boy a little bit. Let's go 1, 2. Nope. I knew that right as I was placing it. Right as I was placing it. Alright, so those go there. That and that. Okay. Okay. And actually what we also need to do is we need to take... What can you do with this? You can smelt it. That's right. So we need to take some of this and smelt it and turn it into. So we need 9. No, 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 no. I only need one of these guys, I think. So let's go ahead and smelt that real quick. Because to be able to finish this, I think I'm going to need a little bit more tungsten, but I'm going to try to use as little as possible. All right, now we need to place these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we can easily make some of those crossbar type deals. There's my crafting table. We need 1 set of these. Okay, those are going to go right along the bottom here. All right, now we need 8 of these things again. 8 of these. How many do we have? Or we need 4. Oh, thank God. Whew. We do not need 8, do we? No, okay. Almost confused myself. Okay, so there's 4 of those. Now we need 2 more of these things, but that's what we needed the tungsten for. So let's go ahead and go into here, get our tungsten nuggets, and we should be able to make 1 more set of these, which is going to leave us with 2 left over, which is super annoying. But it's okay. So let's go ahead and throw these down. Throw these down. There we go. And give this a click. What? Invalid plot? Support column? Expected support column. Oh, really? It's that picky, huh? What happened to it? Oh, that was insane. Okay, there we go. That confused. Oh, it's backwards. Do you take power? Of course you do. Where does the power go? Can it go right here? We need another copper coil thing. Wrong crafting table. And there we go. Let's get one of these. Okay. Now, can we go like this to here? Oh, we can. Look at that. Are you getting power? Oh, you are. Wonderful. And then we can just throw that in there. Processing. I don't know what else it needs. I don't know if it needs like water or something, but I'm hoping it doesn't. It's not processing though. Okay, there we go. It's processing. Ha 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 ha. Success. And now it's going up. We're getting our tungsten now. We're not going to be able, this is kind of the stopping point for us now because this tungsten chunk right here, you actually can't do anything with it until you make an arc furnace, and that is it's a pretty large structure. It is a pretty large structure. Unfortunately, though, we're not going to be getting to it today because I am out of time. We've gotten quite far though. See, that's what I mean though. I think you guys see what I mean by like, choosing the lesser of 2 evils, like this for tungsten or doing bees for tungsten. Those are pretty much the 2 options that I see presented before me, and I mean, they're not good. They're not really that great, at least until you get to like aerothium or something, because then you can get this, the ore injection tool for let me see, it's aerothium, like Zephyrian aerothium, which you get from a magma crucible. We just don't have access to a magma crucible right now because we need that enchanted case. So I needed a different way to get some of that tungsten, and this is the way that I figured out. I figured it was easier than bees. I mean, this was kind of a pain, but at least now it's set up and done, and I don't have to kind of keep going back to it. But I mean, I love bees and all, but they can be quite the thing. But next episode we'll probably be getting into the arc furnace and hopefully be able to make ourselves an enchanted frame and get a little bit further into that quest line. Oh, see, the tree farm's working swimmingly now. Let's go ahead and check its yes, look at that. Oh, and actually before we go, let's also check our resources. It's been going the whole episode, which it hasn't been too long, to be honest. But look at this. We even get look at that. We even get Signless Gem stuff. But I don't see any wolframite in here. We got some emeralds though. That's nice. Gold. Need a lot of that. No wolframite. I'll keep an eye out for it. But oh, we're out of stone in here too. Oops. I'm gonna need to do something to like turn that off. But anyway, also have to find something to automate putting stone into that at some point as well. I don't think there's any stone in there. Nope. But anyway, that's it for me. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you did enjoy yourselves. I know I did. I'm having so much fun back in this mod pack. Got through some new things, some Magneticraft things that I have not done before. So that was fun. Got some automatic. Man, I'm speaking so weird for some. Anyway, got some automatic ores coming in, so we don't necessarily have to go mining. Although, depending on how it goes, I might still go mining. If I can't get wolframite, I'll definitely still have to go mining. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, don't forget, I need names for the snowmen. Think of names, put them in the comments, please. I don't want to have to name them myself. That makes me sad. I want you guys to name them. You in the comments. That's it. That's it, though. I have nothing else for you guys. Thank you once again. And until I see you again, have a good one.